Tonight we're talking Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's 2020 final edition, and also we'll be talking about 50 Cent's dick. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
We need Carly up in here.
This has different meanings to me now. Like, I can't.
How would you think Carly would do the dance to this, though? On scrap.
I don't want to think about it anymore because I have vivid images in my brain right now.
Now just picture
else.
Mama D. Picture Mama D going,
Oh, talking about her. See why you had to go to the
what up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse J here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta AfterBuzz TV after show. Damn, just feel like the reunion.
It was like the reunion lost our entire panel. Like everybody was like, I can't deal with this shit.
Done. Nicolette done opened a computer and sent an email, y'all.
She went home and said, nah, I ain't doing it. Stefan's like, nah, I'd rather be with the hoes. Like, just gone.
When Nicolette don't want to come in, she'll send me a text. This bitch thought the show was so wacky, she done wrote an email. Was like, I cannot come in today.
Sorry,
anyways, I'm joined in studio by Courtney Stewart.
What's up, y'all?
I was like, bitch, if I have this long ass day today and I gotta come in studio,
I'm
Courtney
still here. I ain't even have a car, but I made it.
She need a ride.
Praise the Lord for Uber.
So I want to start with Carly Red. But we have, I mean, clearly you guys are like, why did he just mention 50 Cent's dick? So apparently on Power, 50 Cent had a nude scene.
Yeah.
I just found out about this and I was really disappointed.
And I just saw it and I'm totally like astonished.
I'm like blown away.
Because it wasn't good. Not because I was like, oh yeah. I was like,
I don't know where you could check it out. I found it on Tumblr, just flirting. It was on floating
Tumblr.
around.
There you go. Tumblr with a pinky. Pop it out.
Looking like Earthworm Jim. All right.
Earthworm Jim.
Carly Red. Honey.
Oh, Carly.
We done found out.
Well, she got new outfits. I love that they all like changed outfits like 2 or 3 times to feel special.
Or it took them like 3 days to film something like this.
Perhaps.
We've seen Carly with Jessica in Life, which is like, why is Jessica sitting here with this conversation?
You know, Jessica had no other like point for the entire season, so she's Carly's friend, and that's how she got in.
And so, what's her name asked, Life, when Carly fainted, what were you thinking? He said, like, stay there.
I hope she stayed there.
Zach, can you pull up the chat room for us?
Just stay there. See what kind of devil he is? It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Carly would be fun to hang out with for like a day.
Yeah,
and then I'd be like, girl,
annoying.
yes,
like,
when
you
you go
need
back
to
to
like
Atlanta.
turn it back down. Just turn it all the way back down.
She was upset that she found out mid-relationship that Life wanted an open relationship.
Yeah. But
You're
then
dating a rapper, singer, like, girl.
yeah, but she was also kind of mad because the rule didn't apply to her. So, like, he was in an open relationship, but he was mad she was in an open relationship.
I mean.
Because he tried to come for her for, you know, messing around with the Scrap De Leon and whatnot. But, Carly, can I just ask, what are you doing? Was this just a press circuit for today? Because she been all over the blogs today and over the weekend because she got a car from some dude. Life done responded. She done came for him on that, but nobody knows who to do it. Like, were you just trying to, is that your own personal press circuit? Because you were a big portion of this part of the reunion, so you want to make sure people watch? Like, what was the plan?
Like, a man just gave her a car?
I mean, it was a Lamborghini or something in her yard.
But she can buy her own car, right? So she got coin?
I mean, well, that's the thing. And Life posted something with his kids talking about anybody can buy you a car, except you, boo. But, like, not everybody can give you love.
Because that ring, looking at that ring a third time, looked like the metal used on a bicycle.
Told you. That was some hot garbage. But whoever she with now, apparently, they are getting her cars and she is very happy.
Well, I hope you find happiness and peace, girl, because you messing around with all these messy boys. And you messy too.
You messy too,
but
girl.
I feel like you just need, I was going to be like, you need a man like 50 Cent, but
no, she gonna definitely need something thicker than 50. 50 was not rolling it very tight. But it's sad though because Carly is like got a label, you know. They said that bitch.
Girl, we ain't gonna say that about the label. Whoa. We gonna get to that comment. But before we get to that comment, Life said to her, man, you sitting up here, you talking about, you want my dick up in you. You sitting up here asking me to put my dick up in you. Now, see, here's the thing. I think it was kind of both ways. I could totally see Life coming on to Carly and being like, you a girl with that van,
And then she was
just
like,
got out of jail.
I'm down for anything. I'll do whatever you want, Daddy. Where you want to do it at? You want to do it in the bathroom? You want to do it on the staircase? You want to do it outside on the tree? I'll do it too.
And Carly, like that person, like, think about when Life Jennings was out, like 15 years ago. How young and like nostalgic that was, probably for Carly.
She wasn't that young. She was like 30.
Younger. So when she was like, probably went and told her girls like, ooh, I'm a get jock.
You know,
I'm a get jock. You know who hit on me, girl? Life Jennings.
And he got that crusty voice, and he's tall, so it's kind of sexy. You know, he been to jail. You know, that turned people on.
Life Jennings was semi-attractive on the cover of his first album.
I mean, I wasn't mad. I don't think he's unattractive.
Looking at him tonight?
I mean, he looks a little beat up, but I mean...
That's what I think it is. But he's been through life, you know? He's been through life.
He's been in jail. Like, he's supposed to look a little rough. So, you know, but that's kind of a turn on.
But my thing with Life is, like, I don't know if I look at Life and look at him as, like, I think she's blown this out of proportion because it's like, girl, you know what you're dealing with.
She wasn't confused. I think the thing that really threw it, like, over the bus is that he had a relationship with a girl and impregnated her simultaneously. Because everybody was doing their dirt, but it's like, come on, you not even wrapping it up and doing your dirt?
You're dismissed, Life.
Dismissed. You can't dismiss me.
Well, you got it.
You got did get dismissed, brother. They walked you right out that side door, which was something apparently they couldn't do to Arion's ass. But anyway.
So, we see Tommy, KK. Nina was like, yo, KK. If it was any other girl other than Tiara, would you have told Tommy? Kay was like, nah. I said it because I didn't like the bitch.
She knew she was bad news for Scrap. She was trying to protect Scrap.
I mean, but here's the thing. Hand claps for KK for keeping it real and being like, I mean, I ain't fuck with this. Really, all she's saying is like, I ain't fuck with Tommy like that. I just don't fuck with Tiara more. I mean.
And, you know, fair enough.
Okay. Jessica Dime said Tommy is disgusting and ratchet. Jessica.
Notice the silence.
Carly, we find out Tommy said she almost looked at Stevie for permission to say.
She did.
Is it okay if I say that Carly works
did.
for us?
Yes, she did.
What's that tea? Zach, can you pull this chat room? Because I know someone in this chat room knows this tea. What is the tea, y'all?
Carly been fucking with Stevie for years or something.
Yeah, but like, what's the tea?
Like,
what's the pyramid scheme? Like, is this like Herbalife? Like, you have like a supervisor, and then you have like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bevy of Stevie hoes, and they all like, how did this go down? I'm interested. Or maybe she's been a hoe for Mimi since way back.
Let Carly wax him down while she was on vacation. I'm like, was she waxing
him down and top him off while she was on vacation? Because she was mad because he messed around with Tiara.
We see that Tiara got married. She's apparently in a good place.
She's also wearing a Dancing with the Stars jumpsuit. And I was like, what is happening? But whatever. Go on.
I'm just like, in the time you did this filming, you were talking to Scrap. What's homie?
The only
with the little
further
elf.
proof that it's fake. Because she probably was actually dating who she was actually dating this whole time. And just to have some storyline pieces, she kept messing around with
Running
the
around
whole
with Jay
Scrap
Nix.
and Jay Nix. Well, we all know she went with Jay Nix for real. Let's keep it all the way real.
Who the hell married Tiara? That man in that picture
That
looking like
man, whoever
Beyonce's
he
security
was,
guard.
and she said they got money
Julius.
now and they happy, so she don't care what nobody got to say.
Get your coin, girl.
And according to KK, 6 baby daddies.
And she said, I'm happy.
6 times
I'm
the
happy for her.
charm.
I'm happy. I just want her to stop insta-thoughting.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough, you know?
6 kid in, you know what I'm saying? How can y'all call someone ratchet while you're wearing a struggle?
There was some definite struggle wigs, Jessica. We're going to get to the main
struggle. Looking like Suicide Squad.
That was the struggle for freedom right there. That hose wig was
I
out
thought
of control.
Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar were going to come out and perform.
Exactly. Freedom! freedom, I came
Come out from under Arion's wing like.
because it was a mess.
Okay. KK said, here's the tea though. So KK said she got a call from this random person.
Yeah, I was real confused with the story.
I'm like,
like,
how did this person just get your number like that?
Wait, what?
And they said that King isn't
Scrap's
son.
Because he looks like some other child's.
But then why is the kid living with Tierra if it's your kid?
I just don't even know. Like, it was too much.
And to me, I'm just kind of like, KK knows that's kind of bull, and that's why she hasn't told Scrap.
Of course.
Like, I hope he's
And I
not
would be really shocked if Scrap didn't actually do a paternity test when the kid was born. Especially like nowadays. And you already got 4 kids and 4 baby daddies. Y'all
So with
not
him being
together.
in jail, if Tierra wanted that test, could they still?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they could.
Right?
I mean, you can buy them at the drugstore now. Swipe it in his mouth and go about the business. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe he got some serious.
Well, speaking of serious, KK hasn't looked or is concerned with these 3 felonies that she had. That she personally had nothing to do with.
She ain't even look into it. Okay, honey, you don't look into your felony, okay? They charged you and arrested your ass.
I ain't even look into it. That's like getting
You got charged.
a warrant in another state. You like for a speeding ticket. Like
I'm
you
just
don't
saying,
look at that. You know what I mean?
I
Like
haven't looked into the felonies that they arrested me for. I just, it'll get figured out because I didn't do anything. You know how many people say they ain't did nothing and they still be up in jail?
has KK ever done it? Y'all in the chat room, has KK ever done an interview outside of this? Like, is she on Gossip or what's the other one? The Shade Room?
Shade Room or
something?
somewhere
Like, has
giving
she
an actual
been on one of
interview?
these things?
I
Like
don't think so.
greatjuice.net or something?
You said
Like,
Great Juice.
I mean, she on one of them. One of them had to have gotten her. Someone in Atlanta out here check in for her.
Oh, man. KK definitely unbothered, but I don't know if that's a good thing, girl.
I can't. What else do we get from that? Because we ain't talking about that part yet. Let's talk about Mimi.
Mimi.
Stevie and Chris. First of all, Stevie, I'm not here for your homophobic, problematic comment talking about if Mimi wanted hard side of things, she should get a guy. She don't want a hard life that you've put her through. She's been there, done that.
He's not thinking that far.
I
He's
know.
just thinking of his dick.
Yeah,
That's
well,
all
if that's
he
the
thinks
case, I mean,
of.
clearly we started the show talking about that. Maybe all men can't live up to that height.
Oh.
But we've all seen Stevie's. We know he does.
Oh, true that. But Christina, what's her name?
KK does interviews with her defense lawyer. H Beach 14. Oh my God, stop.
It's her
y'all.
defense lawyer, Phaedra Parks.
And Sky Patterson, KK has done interviews outside of this. Okay.
We'll have
She be
to
in a
check some of
shack.
those out.
Wait, KK, Francisco says, KK got her own show. She be in a shack on Peter Street talking shit.
Oh my God.
Honey, and I be one on North Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to KK. I'm trying to come to your shack. You can come to our shack and we'll spill all the tea.
I want to know how you unbothered by felony charges.
See, I don't know if I could actually have a real conversation on camera with KK.
Why?
Because I feel like she's the type that, like, I'll ask a question, she'll, like, dance around the... Well,
I think that's for the
you'll have
show.
to... 100, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, she would be like that in here, and then once these cameras were off, and be like, let me tell you this. I think KK would actually be really cool to go to lunch with,
Yeah.
but...
Just not do the show with, because she won't say it on air.
And I get it. If I had 3 felonies...
You know, I wouldn't be saying shit on air. Shit.
I wouldn't even be out
I
there.
wouldn't even be outside my house probably. I'd be sitting at home just waiting until everything was cleared up and everything was fine, so they don't try to catch you on something else.
Honey, 3 felonies, I'd be on Beyond Scared Straight, trying to get my life together. All right, Mimi and Chris and Stevie. So Chris, again, not a lesbian. She prefers male pronouns, but she understands that the world doesn't understand that, so she ain't gonna bug out at you if you call her something else.
Yeah.
Mimi said she's sexually fluid with no labels and just loves personalities. Yeah, shitty ones. Like, honestly.
But that's fair. I mean, at least she was clearly saying that,
She down for whatever.
I'm down for whatever. And Chris made me feel, that's the name? I keep wanting to call her Christina. Anyway, Chris was honest, and I felt for Chris when he was talking about how everybody ain't got money for the drugs and for the hormones and for the change.
That was
and
real.
all that, and that was real because you could see, like, she would like to be he for real all the way, and perhaps that's just not in the cards for her right now. But maybe she should have like been nicer and just dealt with some of Mimi's bullshit for like 2 more seasons to get a couple more checks, and then it could have been happening.
But here's the other thing, which is true, which is kind of like when Mimi was like, "So why did you come on the show?"
Yeah,
Was
I
it-
loved you.
Which I do believe.
I believe that too, because she's
like
intense.
you know what I mean, like I don't know, that was really intense. But so Arion said I don't understand Chris's identity, and when Chris said, I feel like Arion's shading me. Well, one, I forget who wrote it up in here, but yes, I do believe Arion wants Mimi. I do believe that.
I've never believed it more than I believe it after this damn expose.
Honey.
So they done expose something, because it was intensely like, this is my bitch, this is my, even though you had no reason legitimate whatsoever to be there, to stay there once you were asked to leave, like the intent, like she was fighting, Mimi was just sitting back like, let's just go at it. So go ahead.
But my
Arion.
other thing is like if Chris and Mimi were in this relationship, and obviously Arion's so close and asked so many questions, like Mimi stated, I think it would be well known that Chris couldn't afford the surgery. So why are you still confused? Like
Because you are
because
a
you're shading her.
hater.
Yeah, you're shading
You
her.
are being
And girl,
a
that's why
hater.
she collected you talking about get your edges out here looking like
Yes.
fucking Katana from Mortal Kombat with that wig, girl. Like
It
what?
was awful. And Arion, goodness gracious, you've had some great wigs, and that
Yeah.
one was terrible. And somebody said, said Arion's age was actually, she's 40 something like Mimi. And that's the first time she really looked it. I was like, girl.
You ever seen that movie, The Witches? You remember the end when the what was her name?
That's why I can't with you.
What's her name? Angelica Houston. When this bitch was like in their bedroom and she took her wig off.
Oh, it literally, her wig was a hat. It literally.
No, it was a fucking hood.
It's, she just glued down.
Bitch, if she put a white skeleton mask on, she would have been screamed.
And it was sculpted. Like, that was just too ridiculous. And the sad part, though, is that it's very obvious that Arion wants a relationship with Mimi, and she has probably only been a side piece occasionally between her and Stevie. Because she got real aggressive when she said, I told y'all Mimi is a lesbo. And it's like, girl, calm down. Like, Mimi gets to decide that, doesn't she? But it was obvious that she just been a little side piece for a little while, and Mimi been dabbling around, and that was her real relationship with Chris, and that's why she was like, "No, you were supposed to date me."
Right. I low key tonight, I thought the night Arion was gonna come, be like, well, you know what? I did go through it. Bitch, you couldn't afford it, but that's why I've been sitting here, C character, 4 seasons.
Arion, girl.
The other thing is, have Stevie and Jocelyn really been dating for 6 years now?
I mean, I guess it's technically.
Have I been doing this that long?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, you haven't been doing it for 6 years, but it's been at least 4.
I'm just trying to really think. Like, did I walk into
It's been at least
the
4.
Love and Hip Hop of Jocelyn and Stevie? Like,
Pretty
together?
much.
Is that how it started?
No, you started in New York, but
Well, girl, I didn't start in New York.
you didn't start with New York. You started in Atlanta.
Girl,
Okay.
you know what's so funny?
I remember old New York. I want Chrissy and what's his name.
I never
back.
even had seen that season.
Are you
I
serious?
really thought about how I even am the host of this freaking show. It was because one day I really thought about it. I walked past Studio B and they were like, "Jesse, we need another host, fill-in. Do you watch Love and Hip Hop?" I was like, "No." I watched it and it was a reunion. Maybe it was the reunion to the first season. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? And I just started talking and here we are.
And here we are, 5 years later,
Oh,
apparently, or however long it was. Crazy. But y'all glad he came. You're just glad he came. Oh, season 1.
Arion, the other thing is you gonna sit up here talking about she said she had a personal agenda against Chris, and
She said a personal vendetta.
vendetta.
And then went on to try to explain why she can't be nice. And I was like, but you just said you had a personal vendetta, so that's why you an asshole. Like, but
And she brings up this
song.
I
wanna hear the damn song.
I
What
do
the
want to
song
hear the
is?
song. Can someone throw that song link in the chat room? Someone find that damn song.
Find Chris's
I don't even know. Like, how do you Google that?
I didn't even know Chris was. Did we know Chris? Is it a rap song? Is it an R&B
He
song?
looked like he would be on some
some rap shit.
Yeah,
Oh, you.
you know, this bitch from Love and Hip. She sucked my clit.
No, she wouldn't. Remember, she doesn't like her stuff to be done.
Oh, right. I sucked her clit.
I sucked her clit.
But here's the thing, like, y'all coming at her for disrespecting you on this thing when you brought her on a show and dragged her.
Yes, you did.
And you're just continuously doing it. Even side. Y'all are even,
Still doing
okay?
it.
Just, you good.
I know y'all in the chat room talking about Chrissy. Chrissy and Jim, did they ever actually get married? If y'all ever know, let me know. Anyway, Chris is transgender. Well, technically.
Bitch acting like
he's
she gonna
not,
give
right?
Chris a fatality.
Oh, who is Chris?
Arion did come dressed looking like Mortal Kombat though. Like I can't.
She was too much.
Then it got into this whole like protect yourself. And,
Well,
like,
I think she was actually saying that because she's also aware that Arion is attached to Mimi. And then Arion was getting all sensitive and making it about a fight. And I don't think that's where Chris was coming from. I think Chris was like, bitch, you gonna get dragged just like I did. She just gonna use you up.
But then Arion, here's where I was going with it a little before. Why are you like Jessica Dime? Same category. If y'all bought tickets to the Beyonce concert, you'd be sitting in the same section.
Thank you, y'all. They still ain't married.
But I want that link. Find Chris's song.
We still looking for Chris's song.
You can't say, why are you even here? You're not even important. Why are you even here? You don't even have a story. She had more of a storyline than your struggle.
Yes, girl.
Music career this season, girl.
Girl.
Like, and I get it. You have anger and you're irritated. And I know she probably walked away from this reunion and probably watched it tonight and was like, why did I do
You just look bad. I'm like, Arion, you just need to leave the show because you just look thirsty and hungry and hangry and all of that.
Like, you done got
just look
naked
terrible.
for your best friend's porn star's girlfriend
you were
or
her
wife.
supermodel. You got left on the curb in New York by your good friend who you went to see her show. You are now screaming on behalf of a woman who is literally sitting there and looking at you like...
And didn't be like, no, she can stay. Like, then when you're telling Chris to leave, they asked you to leave. And you gonna sit on the
slid your
sideline.
chair over and said, no, I'm good. No, bitch, they asked you to leave. Okay? You look like a damn fool. Anyway, it was... Arion, I'm so disappointed in you because you were always just like the cute friend that we didn't really like get much from, and that was okay because you were just a side piece with a good wig. Now, you were. Oh, did we get a song?
No.
Did you find the song?
Oh my god.
We have no idea what the lyrics. But
I was like, did she record in a basement? Okay, with the
I'm
beat.
not mad at the beat. It is very Michelle and cello. Oh my god.
Wait, Zach, did someone put this in the thing or did you find this? If our engineer found this and y'all motherfuckers didn't give him this, we giving him a pay raise.
No, that was from the chat. I'm trying to find who it was so I can give credit. That was Sarah Nayake.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Are both these... Like, I know you stack on
Yeah.
records. Are both of those her? Because they sound... Is she
sounds
using,
like
like,
it.
her... Both voices?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I'm not
mad at this at all.
Oh.
Oh. While I say it.
All right.
It was mine. I mean, I don't think we should be mad at her for getting her Taylor Swift on. Like,
Nope.
why are y'all mad? I'm sorry, we didn't know about this sooner, Chris. You should be selling that everywhere.
There we
Or
go. We can
Singing
promote
it somewhere.
that. Where is this? You gotta get that on SoundCloud. Zach, what is this called? What's the SoundCloud page?
It's the SoundCloud. Well,
Or what's that
SoundCloud is a
song?
long user number, but it's Christian, and the song is "Blindsided."
Blindside. I'm gonna put that in my phone. I'm
Oh,
about to
God,
listen
this
because I
bitch
want to
doing
hear
them.
all
Okay, I
the
do want to hear.
lyrics.
You
I want
just
to hear
tell
the
me because I
actual
don't.
lyrics.
I don't.
I'm gonna listen to
Well,
the
you
lyrics.
you give me the Cliff Notes version of that. We quickly got Bambi, Tammy, and Bambi knows Waka loves Tammy, and Tammy says she need her space. Men get too comfortable. Yada yada yada. Can
Nobody
you please
cares.
go and tell Mimi this? Tell Joselyn this? Tell all these bitches that.
I would, except for she's pregnant too and right back with Waka, and I'm fairly certain that he didn't grow up in 3 months. So, I mean, I don't judge. You know, you're going to be with who you're going to be with and who you love, but girl, bye. Bye.
Yeah, a little Tribe Called Stop it, Keen Lagerfield. Yeah.
That's a good one. Tribe Called Clit.
Caitlin, for sure, 80% better than most of the other cast. The beat really is not bad. Better than majority of the garbage on Love and Hip Hop has been produced.
See,
like, that's
Chris,
ready to play. Because
you
she's
got
not.
some love, Chris.
Yeah.
You some love and some authenticity. So good for you. And why? Whatever. That just makes it even make less sense that Arion had a problem with the song.
Sky Patterson, stop. We do not need Trinidad James on this show. The fact that Fetty Wap is on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood got me like questioning if I'm gonna be here next week. All right, so Mama D.
Why did we even talk to them at all? Why?
I'm just like, Mama D, do you hear what the words that are coming out of your mouth?
She is trying
She's
her
like,
best to get her
here's my
spin
speaker.
off.
When I got the hay, I got it from the doggy pop with the poop on it.
And I didn't come in. I wasn't planning to do. And I just sometimes
But you
I
was
go
in
too
a
far.
dog
But you
park?
was in a dog park and you brought an envelope and you picked it up and you brought the envelope with you into the mall and you didn't plan
You walking around with shit in
to be
your
a crazy
bag.
bitch. Like you just didn't plan it. You just like miraculously became a crazy bitch in the midst
She
of
Mary
it.
Poppins. She just be
I
like,
can't. You just was at the
full of
doggy
shit.
park like I might need this shit one day, so I'm gonna just pick it up now while I'm here. And then you just got into the fight and was like, God dang it,
But
this
yo,
is perfect.
I would love a show
Don't you dare say it.
with her,
Don't you dare.
Jackie Christie.
Oh my God, VH1.
And a whole bunch of other people. I'll think of it and let
We'll
you
put
guys
together
know.
a cast for that. I can't.
They talk about that brunch scene of that feather with the was from her necklace, and she basically just said, "Look, when you come for me, my Bob Cola comes out."
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, fair enough. You know, we all have moments.
Ernest, what was wrong with Ernest?
He had
Aneurysm.
aneurysm, but it's like
his,
in his aortic, like something around his heart,
Yeah,
which is a big deal. Like that's scary. That's a deathly heart attack waiting to happen.
He probably ain't in the safest position. Then we find out Jock is flirting with Carly again as well.
That was so random. Whatever. I can't.
That might work.
I mean-
I could. You know what? It's just like when two hoes are just like, "You done?" All right.
But that's not. They're not done. That's why it won't work because they're gonna
Once
get back
the
together
show
and think it's
ends.
all right, and they're gonna keep. Nah, they're both old hoes. They are going to be hoes for life. They have no desire to
Just
really
all up in the
stop
senior
hoeing.
citizen home.
Just
life.
in the senior citizen home. Like, I gotta go.
And don't get it twisted. Old people be on
Of
it when
course
they
they
get that
do.
dementia. Honey.
Hello. That's why the fastest growing population with STDs is elderly people.
That's-
Don't play.
Disgusting.
I mean, hey.
All right, Joselyn and these pregnancy results. The test said yes.
I forgot we had to talk about them.
I'm also looking at this producer like, this the producer of Love and Hip Hop?
You talking about the executive producer
Looking like the Grateful Dead.
in his Grateful Dead looking shirt? Yeah.
I like the shirt. The shirt was cool.
I don't forgot his name though.
No, I'm not from Canada, y'all. I just say
He just
a boat.
sound like it.
I say boat.
He say a boat.
A boat.
A boat. I was on a boat.
They go, although he got Stevie to come down.
Yes, he did to come in.
Mona wasn't home. And said, Stevie went to Jocelyn and said, "You been with someone else?"
You been asking that to me.
You asked me that the
You asked
first
me that last time. What happened to the other baby? Did she lose that baby or she had an abortion? I didn't remember the other baby. That's why I was like, oh, well. Her tears seem sincere. But we know the last time we thought they were sincere when she was fucking with Mimi.
But I genuinely I don't know. It's so hard because it's just like you want to shake Jocelyn out of it, but at the end of the day, it's just like she's so broken and hurt, and I just want to coddle her and just be like, "It's gonna be okay, but you need to stop fucking with these guys and stop doing crack."
But she doesn't know how not to because that's how she has survived her entire
No,
life.
Jocelyn, hit me up, girl, and we're gonna get you together, girl. We're gonna have you star your own show. Like, you stop fucking with this shit. You fucking with a TV show that literally run your ass out to dry. And I know that they put you on this pedestal to make you feel like, yes, the baddest bitch, and I still the baddest bitch. But
they
no,
did it to tear you apart.
To rip you apart. And not that they were doing, well, not even to say not that they weren't doing it purposely, because they wanted a show.
Yeah.
And they were cool with whatever you were giving them. And, you know, not to put the full blame on them, because these are your actions that you were doing for the showtime. You don't need that. You don't need it. You don't need Stevie. Just get yourself together. Like, that's a PSA for you, girl, because, like, you could really do a lot.
I'm trying to think of something else she could do. Because, like, I feel like rapper, not it. I do think the actor thing could work for her. She did really well in front of Mimi, and, like, maybe she needs to
getting her life together and
marry
then mentoring
herself to that.
like,
yeah.
But serious, like, really do a show with let Dr. Phil produce you, like, not in the and do your work, not like the other one on VH1.
I actually haven't watched it, so I don't know. I don't know how good it is.
Looking like
y'all watching that Amber Rose show in the chat room?
TMZ.
Anybody watching that Amber Rose show? Y'all feeling it? Y'all feeling it? I would love to know. I'm not feeling her with hair when she.
Y'all want to see Mimi's reaction to the pregnancy?
She gonna be like, Stevie, I thought you were sleeping with me that night. You're not doing it to me. I'm not doing it again, Stevie.
And then we're gonna blame Chris for that somehow.
And then she gonna be up in his dick like 2 weeks later again. No.
So, and then allegedly she's leaving Love and Hip Hop. Like,
well, good. Bye.
She ain't gonna leave. We're gonna see her right next
she
season
has
with the diamond.
An interior design. Maybe she's going to Real Housewives of Atlanta so she can be an interior designer and marry some new woman.
You'd have to be a wife at some point.
She ain't ever been away.
No. Remember, that was the problem. We got this catch up after this 2020 special, and apparently both people are fighting on Instagram between Stevie and Joselyn, and Stevie doesn't really believe her, but he'll see when
the baby comes.
And
that is how they ended the season of Love and Hip Hop.
I hope you guys are proud of yourself. Because on that note, I'm done and I need to go home. Like, I just can't. Like, I'm just tired.
I'm glad to be free. I don't know what that
we
was.
gonna do with that?
We were
We're
going
gonna
back
come
to
in
the
a
song.
clapback. I was feeling that. You know, I'm gonna start doing a whole dance. Oh, what? No, but that's fine. All right, we want to thank you guys. We love you guys for tuning in every single week, joining us in the chat room. Like, I'm sitting here like we're finishing something. Like, we ain't gonna be back next week talking about loving fucking hip hop Hollywood. But that's fine, cause yes, new drama, new tea, new people, and new faces. Cause they done fired a whole bunch of people, bringing in people.
Yes, they did.
Bitches are pretending they're lesbians and whatnot on the show.
We love that.
You know, we love all that stuff. So please hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Keep in contact with me all week long at DJ Jesse J.
And I'm everywhere at Stewart Starlet.
Boom. Till next week. Same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.